Hello YouTubers and gamers, and here I am with a large collection video. I'm probably going to split this video into two or three editions. Reason being is that I'm doing a large collection video. I'm looking at my Wii collection now. Believe it or not, I have about 250 Wii games, and a lot of you may think, well, that must be lots of crap in that 250 collection. Well, actually, I would say a vast majority, a good 90% of these games are actually quite good, and the other 10% are marginal, well, probably marginal shelf fillers, sort of titles that are obscure or a bit interesting more than anything else, really. But I would say a vast majority of these games, 90% of these games are actually quite good, so it just proves to show that actually with a Wii there are actually some games worth picking up, and as most of them are so cheap these days, it's worth, it's worth doing. It's very much an underrated system, the Wii. But first of all, I'm going to start off looking at my my box sets more than anything else. Then I'll go on to the standalone games. Now, I think I've got most of the box sets out. There's a couple which I know for sure, probably three I know for sure, which I haven't got, which are hidden away under piles of other games and stuff, which are The Legend of Zelda's Skyward Sword Limited Edition with the gold controller. One is a Link's crossbow training with the actual crossbow. I've got that as a standalone game as well, but as a crossbow one. And also the House of the Dead game that comes with the controller, the gun. I think there's two copies of that. There's House of the Dead 1, 2 and 3 with a sort of a longish gun, and then there's and also I think there's another version of that new House of the Dead game with a controller gun as well, which I say is probably about 4 games at least. I'm pretty sure that I haven't got to show you today, but they do exist, they are in my collection. Okay, first of all, starting off with the first box set now. Okay, this is a filler, but it's an unusual filler because it's got an accessory, and I'm a bit of a sucker for games with an accessory. And this one is EA Sport Active. Now I do have a second one to this as well, which I think is on the PS3. The reason why I've got this more than anything else is that it comes with a Wii Fitness board. And actually I do have a Wii Fit board as well, so I guess that could be another box game accessory you could think about, I suppose. But I got this because it's all complete. It was only about a couple of quid, so that's why I've got it for a collection. It's something unusual. It's it is a shelf filler, so I will never get to play it. But bear with me. There are some gems coming on. Okay, first of all, G GoldenEye. This is the one that comes with a gold controller, a professional game controller. I also got this as a standalone game, which I'll show later. Formula 1 2009 with a steering wheel. Mario Kart Wii with obviously with a steering wheel. That's also a free guide that came with a magazine that I've got on the top there. Metroid Prime Trilogy, the Wii edition, all sealed still. Nerf End Strike, that comes with a special Wii controller gun. This gun actually fires Nerf bullets as well if you wanted to. Again, I picked this up for about £8 I did, last year from CEX, and it's nice. It's quite in demand system actually now. It's growing in value. Okay, Rapala's Fishing Frenzy. Again, I got this because it's got an unusual controller adapter. Again, that wasn't a lot of money. I think that was about £8 when I got it last year, or I think it was last year. Okay, Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is a limited edition. That comes with, what does it come with? A DVD, a tutorial DVD on the game. Super Mario Brothers 25th Anniversary edition. That comes with CD and a booklet and stuff. Still sealed. Probably open it up one day. This is still sealed. This is a gatefold edition of Super Mario Brothers Brawl. It's got a plastic case inside, but it comes with its gatefold sleeve, which is quite rare, really. It's a valuable game, all the same, that one, but to have one with that gatefold is quite different. The Last Story with limited edition. This is quite a nice collector's set. I'm trying to think what it comes with. It comes with loads of stuff, really. It comes with a premium steel book, an art book, and a soundtrack. So that's not bad. Picked that up earlier this year. Again, a lot of these limited editions, like those ones, like, you know, as you know, it goes for a lot of money. It goes for £70 to £100. I picked this up cheap. It was about £3 or £4 from cash converters, and again, it's just to go in the system. I don't think I'll ever play it. It's for U-Draw game tablet. Okay, this is a Transformers Dark of the Moon. That comes with a free little Transformers toy. With a sucker for Transformers games. This is a House of the Dead limited edition Overkill. It comes with a little booklet. Okay, the Conduit. This is a limited edition with a gatefold. Comes with a booklet and a cardboard sleeve. Was it a booklet? Yeah, there's a little booklet there as well. No Wii collection will be complete without Xenoblade Chronicles. This is obviously a limited edition with a red controller. These next two games are shelf fillers, I admit to it. Again, it's because I got them because of the accessory, and they're only literally £1.50 each. So, Zumba Fitness, it comes with a little, some sort of belt, which you can put controllers in. Not that I'll ever use it. And also the sequel, again, it comes with a belt too. Again, I won't admit that is a bit of a filler, but it's got accessories. It's unusual accessories, and I'm a bit of a sucker for those. Okay, let's start on the main collection now. These are in rough alphabetical order, so I haven't gone and sorted out all the A's into precise alphabetical orders. I've just got all the letters lumped together. Okay, so all the A's are together and B's, but they're not in strict alphabetical order. So, okay, Agatha Christie. Again, I showed this in one of my last pickup videos, and then there were none. Alien Syndrome. This was also available on other systems, PS2 I believe, and the PSP. Another Code R, Into Lost Memories. The first game of this was on a DS I believe. A Shadow's Tale. I think NES Nate did a nice playthrough of this, so if you're interested, by all means look at this. It's one of the better games definitely to pick up on the system. Alright, this one could be a shelf filler, it was about 50p, but it did okay. AMFF Bowling Pin Busters. It's just another bowling game on the Wii, so I mean that one is a shelf filler. Okay, this one's unusual. It's got some guest characters from Ubisoft, so it's got Rayman, it's got Splinter Cell, Raven Rabbids, it's even got Assassin's Creed in there as well, and that is Academy Champion of Football. Okay, so the artwork's a bit different, it's a football game, but like I said, it's got the, if you can see just there in the corner, it's got the 3 of the other Ubisoft characters, so that's why I picked it up. It's unusual. Okay, turning to B. Okay, this one's a bit of a guilty pleasure. It was only 50p. is a table tennis game, Balls of Fury. Okay. And Battle of the Bands. That's a bit of a shock there, I must admit that one is. Not a very good Guitar Hero rip-off. Steven Spielberg game, Balloon Box. Another puzzle game. Followed by its sequel, Balloon Box Bash Party. Battalion Wars 2. Right, this one looks interesting. Batman the Brave and the Bold. Again, if it's Batman, I tend to pick it up if it's a game. Okay, this game, Rockstar game, it was also released on the Xbox 360, and that's a version that's to go for if you find it. It's not this an expensive version, but it's also on the PS2, this game, and also Wii, and this one's called Bully Scholarship Edition. Well, like I said, the Xbox 360 is the best version to go for. No bowling game, but this is by Brunswick Pro Bowling, so this is probably one of the better bowling games. Although obviously bowling on Wii Sport was pretty good, to be honest. Okay, that was mixed up in the pub. Okay, Buster Move. Can't go on with Buster Move. Blazing Angel, Squadron of World War II, and Boom Street, a sort of Mario, well, it's a bit of a Marpley type stroke, Mario Party type game. It's got a lot of extra characters from the Nintendo, including Dragon Quest characters and all sorts. What I think of it, I might add that there is probably about 30 games I have on my want list for my Wii, so this is not my complete Wii collection. There is another 30 games which I hope to get at some point when I see them for a reasonable price. And you know, as long as I buy my time, I probably will, to be perfectly honest, with the Wii games. I don't think there's any that are super expensive. I've got most of those, as you've already seen. But okay, I'll do a few more of the letters, and then I'll stop this video and do a part 2. So let's do a C's. Okay, I'll show you the first Conduit, and this is a sequel, Conduit 2. With a horror game, Cursed Mountain. Sorry, right, another horror game. This one is quite a rare game. I managed to pick it up sealed. I actually got it from Russia of all places, even though it's an English copy. Don't ask me why. I did originally pick up a Spanish copy in Spain a couple of years back, and I've sold that one on. But this is the full English copy of The Calling. Yeah, it's a sort of spooky Japanese type horror game. This is one of the more rare Wii games to collect. Okay, Chikoto, Magic Circus. It's a bit of a cutie type shooting type game. Again, the Wii's quite good with the old shooting games. This is a bit of I don't know if it's anything like Phoenix Wright, but it's sort of a detective game, case closed, with sort of anime artwork. Right, some Crash games. Crash of the Titans, can't go wrong with a bit of Crash Bandicoot. And Crash Mind Over Mutant. Okay, this is Code Yoko. We've used them as okay. It's a very unusual animation style platform type game, I think it is. Alright, these two games are classic for a system. You can also get them on a DS. Cooking Mama and the sequel, Cooking Mama 2. Obviously there's other games on the DS, there's quite a few sequels there was. Okay, alright. Even though the Wii's graphics are quite basic, they did bring out some, well actually some Call of Duty games, believe it or not. I wouldn't say they're fantastic by any means, you better playing, you know, the other versions. But there's Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I haven't got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if they brought out a Wii game or not. Probably not. I'll have to double check that. Okay, let's do with these. Okay, this game you can pick up for, you know, pennies. It's cheap. Disaster, Day of Crisis. It's a bit of a survival type. I guess it's a few puzzles in there maybe as well. I don't know. It's an unusual game and it's worth picking up. It's, you know, it's very cheap, that one. Alright, a bit of BMXing. Dave Miro's BMX Challenge. I know it's a sports title, but you know, a lot of those are still fun. Okay, based on Def series of Def games. Def Junior, Root of Evil. Right, Doctor Who Top Trumps. This is still factory sealed. And Doctor Who Return to Earth. I'm a bit of a sucker for Konami dancing games. This is Dancing Stage Hottest Party. Yeah, but I think it's not a particularly good one compared to the other ones, to be honest. Okay, Dead Space Extraction. This is still factory sealed. Dragon Blade, Wrath of Fire. Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. This was all original on the Xbox 360, but they ported it over to Wii with a few changes. Quite a good game, Destroy All Humans. Big Willy Unleashed. So this is a different version to ones that you can get on other systems. Okay, again another type of I guess it's sort of puzzles. De Blob. And De Blob 2. Okay, this game you play as a tarantula and you've got survive, I believe, and that is Deadly Creatures. Again, this is quite a good game which you can pick up relatively cheaply. Another dance game. I got this because it's by Nordic Games. Nordic Games do tend to bring out some good games actually. So this is Dance Party Pop Hits. I know we might say that's shelf filler, well if you don't like dancing games it will be. Okay, some more, a couple of Disney games. Epic Mickey 2. Actually that should be in the E's, shouldn't it? No, that's D. D for Epic Mickey 2. And I should have the first Epic Mickey as well. Yeah. Should be under D for Disney. Epic Mickey, a first one as well. Okay, and Disney's Tangled. I do love Tangled. I know it's not a particularly good game, but I do have a bit of a suck as a guilty pleasure one. This is a Konami game. It looks rather cutesy. Dewey's Adventure. It's a bit must for system. Donkey Kong Adventure Returns. Donkey Kong Country Returns, rather, not Adventure. And believe it or not, there was a Dragon Quest game on the system. Dragon Quest Swords. Okay, and I'll just do the E's and then that'll finish off for this video. Enclave. This is quite an unusual game to find. It's a bit of a fantasy type game. I think you play as like some sort of orc or something. I think you do. Do you play as orc? It's an RPG type game. No, you don't play as an orc. You do play as an adventurer, but no. I'm a bit of a. I do like the fantasy games. Well, I showed these in my previous pickup video. Endless Ocean, a nice little open world type underwater game. And Endless Ocean 2. This one's quite rare of a 2. And again, this game looks like a lot of fun. Really, it's a type of a racing game whereby you can control various emergency vehicles. Emergency Heroes. Again, that's a cheap title. This title isn't vastly expensive. It's quite an uncommon game. It's published by Rising Star. I'm a bit of a sucker for those. And that's Eldar Saga. Okay. So that's it, guys, for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, thumbs up, and I will do a second part which will cover the rest of my Wii games. And so I've probably got through half of them. Well, probably under half, maybe. So I'll do the other half in the next video. So until then, bye, guys.